All right. You're going to be starting this game off returning. Obviously not in the best mood here heading into this week. Playoff hopes, I mean, pretty much down the toilet. You're playing a 4-10 team. So, I mean, you hope you can possibly win here today. Nothing's for certain, though. There we go, Conklin, big catch. Appreciate him on those. Now we'll test his ability to block. He does a well enough job. And firing it in. Wilson drops it. I mean, listen, Rodgers' stats, partially my fault. It's not largely actually Aaron Rodgers' fault. He's not missing throws. It's either me making poor decisions or guys like Garrett Wilson dropping passes that should be easy, easy first downs like that one. Davis, look at him go. So it's very clear the rushing attack is going to be pretty dang good today. Good catch, Ferkser. Davis walks in. Touchdown, Isaiah Davis. Jets up quick. All right. This is certainly a dangerous passing attack. We've got to be careful. They may be 4-10, but don't take them for granted. Wide open. Yard for Kyron. Pretty solid week last week. Not a huge workload, but he was very, fairly efficient in the carries he received. Run right and incomplete. Stafford floated that one a bit too far. Third down and 9. Under pressure, sacked by Quinnen Williams. All right, we've opened this game playing as we should. This is a 4-10 team. And we're a team that heading into the season should have been a playoff lock. I mean, the Rams probably could have been viewed as such as well. Like, who is that safety? Number 3? Like, is Cam Curl that good? Or Big Body Mike can't... Like, this is why I don't really love Mike Williams for this team. I don't really know what he brings. Like, he's supposed to be big body, but he doesn't seem to catch the contested passes. So... incomplete. DJ Reed was coming in hot, but still could have completed it. Second and 10 now, Stafford. Can we also talk about here what happens? Quinnen Williams, this is not he's not on anything special. He's just supposed to push up the field. He does. He gets past this guard, and you're like, oh, he might go stack Stafford. What does he do? He just sits. He pushes down the guard and sits. Now, listen, they gained, what, 2 yards, 3 yards, 1 yard? But still... Oh my. Overran it. Tackle him! There's... Okay. I gotta stop switching on. Okay, so you see this. He throws it. Mosley in coverage. Overruns it. Which is fine. He might have been... That's fine. Because the yard marker's not till that 2-yard line. Sauce is here. He fights, and then instead of trying to assist him in pushing back, these two guys sit there and don't contribute to the tackle. Like Madden, that is something so simple to add. Have other defenders assist. I thought like dual tackles were supposed to be, you know, a big thing of recent years. So what was that? What tackles was that? I'll take fault. I probably overran with Jalen Ram... Or not... Wait. Whoa. I probably overran with CJ Mosley. That's fine. Not going to dispute that. There you go. Like, there's... Notice how DJ Reed actually attempts... And Solomon Thomas in the backfield for a nice little TFL. Do we want to test? terrible ball. I mean, honestly, Quentin Lake just needs to reach his arm down. Like, there's a bad throw by Rogers. Now it's a tough one. Breece Hall. Breece Hall might be gone. Breece Hall. Huge carry. We got to get Hall out of the game, so we do. Hello.
I lost to the Cardinals 14-13.
Classic.
I finally, like, I do feel like the defense was better. It was good to see. They had one touchdown drive early, and then
like, what? I don't understand these drops. Like, I don't get them. I keep on, like, Garrett, it's not like it's Alan Lazard. It's Garrett Wilson has been the main source of drops, and I don't, unless I'm stupid, I don't believe he, like, majorly struggles with drops in real life.
I know he's been having kind of a rough season in real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
it's the whole
beautiful ball by Rodgers over two defenders, no contact, hits him in both hands, and it just bounces off him. Like, he has a walk-in touchdown. It's not like it's a streak. It's a slant right over the middle, throws it over two guys, hits him in his hand, doesn't get hit by any defender, and he just drops it. Keeps happening to me with him, making me not want to throw it to Garrett Wilson.
Anyway, I had Demario Douglas drop what would have been basically the game sealing first down on a, like, third down, where if he catches it, where a first down,
it's open. Come on, catch it, Garrett. What did you just do?
Did he drop it again?
He caught it, but they say he didn't get his feet in.
Oh my god, you're still ahead, right?
I mean, it's 7-0. I mean,
okay.
And it would be 10-0.
Sure.
Like, no, he's in. He's got
challenge it.
Hold on. Let's see.
I want to
toe down.
I don't know if you're allowed to challenge after you view the replay, though. So good luck with that.
I am. Throw the challenge flag. He should be. I mean, it's close, but he should be in by my viewing.
Challenges actually do kind of work now. It's a very pleasant improvement.
Very nice.
Okay. So, I'm not going to play.
But hold on. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just going to work on draft class stuff and rant about Adam.
So is that not supposed to be reviewed, though?
Why would it be supposed to be reviewed?
Because it's a potential scoring play?
No, that's not how it works. Scoring plays are reviewed, not potential scoring plays. Otherwise, everything is arguably a potential scoring play.
Well, like, it's in the end zone.
Doesn't matter. It's not. They didn't rule it a scoring play.
That's fair.
That's never how that's worked. Anyway. Breece Hall and Ramondre Stevenson both fell out of the top of rushing yards.
Not for long.
Now it's Najee Harris and Josh Jacobs rounding out the top three.
Well,
actually, they might catch up to Mixon.
I think I've got a nice little, 90-yard first quarter with Breece Hall, so he might be back.
He's Barack. So, let's see. You got the 8-win Chargers, and the 9-win Ravens are in the playoffs now. The Titans are kind of falling off, I think. They're 7-7. Holy cow, the Colts are 6-8? Weren't they 1-8?
No. Wait, they might have been.
I'll look it up. I got this.
That sounds right.
Maybe they
but
were 1-6.
they were 1-8. I think you're right.
Loss, 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 win, loss, win, loss. So they were 2-8, and then they won 4 in a row. Okay, I guess that's less crazy. They also played the Broncos, who are just as bad as me, and they played me. And the Lions, who I think are like 4-9 or something, or maybe 5-9, and they played you. So there you
Yeah.
go. Welcome to the pit of misery.
It's fine.
I've been hanging out here for a while. Pittsburgh is 13-1. What else happened? Vikings Packers probably decides who wins the division. Vikings are 9-6. Packers are 8-6. Packers will likely have the tiebreaker though.
Come on, no. Okay, that's fine. He's open too, but that's not who I initially wanted. Still gets 15 yards. Solid.
Okay. I'm gonna finally finish off this last bit of the draft class with the UDFAs that I've been meaning to do for the last 2 weeks.
Open.
Prospects.
Catch it. Good job.
There's edit draft class. Okay, I don't want to look at you guys. I can't know. We might have officially begun. Instead of tank for Tua, we can have tank for Titaroa. Who's probably
I have no intention of drafting him. So you can.
Did he suck in your CFB mode or something?
No, I have no idea who the guy is, but I
Titaroa
is a
McMillan.
receiver I know.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I think.
Need.
I think. Oh well.
I shouldn't say no need. Actually,
Mike Williams
kind
is
of
getting up
need.
there, and
Mike Williams.
And he's always hurt.
Likely will not extend. We'll see.
Lazard isn't
Lazard,
somebody you want to depend on.
I think I'm locked in.
Oh, I guess you are.
I think I have to keep him next year, so I plan to start him in the slot. If Rodgers is still here, he'll be the starting slot receiver. If Rodgers retires, okay, well then there's possible conversations of do we eat the dead cap? Is he just a fourth or fifth receiver?
I don't think you're bad enough to get McMillan though.
Yeah, that's
the other thing. Let me see if I can check this. I don't want to look. I guess he's only listed as the 10th best. There might be a better receiver.
I mean, if
actually.
I lose out, I've got a shot, but hoping that's not the.
James Pierce is edge. Will Campbell is tackle. Will Johnson is corner.
No spicy guys. We're fine.
Carson Beck QB. Hunter corner. I guess we're
not fine.
Have the whole Travis Hunter at wide receiver thing. Actually, is Luther Burden a receiver? I don't remember who he is. Anyway.
Okay, no, we're chilling. Okay.
Bing chilling. So I was at roll, so I got 4 positions left. I gotta do roll, I gotta do CB, I gotta do free safety and strong safety. Who is... So Steve Linton is real.
Nice. Tony Adams. And no, not Javon Kinlaw. You actually are good. Come back. I don't want Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas is good too. Never mind. Going
Okay.
labrum. Good night.
Good night. I was pleasantly surprised to find out I put Landon Robinson on IR like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I was able to remove him from IR for the Cardinals game. So I don't know what's up
Really?
with that.
So they fixed
But they
it, or
like
maybe not.
yeah, they fixed it.
That's wow. You know they
And
they
I
have the
thought
proper IR times, but they remove the clock running down.
yeah,
You know,
a soul for a soul.
in the yeah.
I thought I thought for a moment though that like we'd figured it out because in the first half like we were up 13-7 at halftime and Jacoby Brissett had like 140 passing yards in the first half. And I know this isn't like actually impressive, but by Patriots standards, like this is incredible. Brissett's season high for pass yards is 192.
Was that in that game?
No, that was.
So
I think it might have been
you're
against
telling me
you.
he had less than like 50 passing yards?
Yes. Yeah,
in the
we
second
completely
half.
fell apart in the second half on offense.
Okay.
He had. Yeah, so he had like one. He was at like 140, and I thought, wow, we're finally having a normal QB performance. And then, yeah, fell apart. He wasn't awful. He did throw 2 picks. One of them, I was just doing like an RPO, and the cornerback was.
There's nothing wrong with throwing multiple interceptions, okay?
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying.
The cornerback was like 10 yards off. It was Sean Murphy Bunting matched up on Kendrick Bourne, and
Love that guy.
It was the just one receiver, no blockers or anything, right? With like 3 tight ends, you know the play. And I just like threw it instantly, and Murphy Bunting just like sprinted at him and dove for a pick. And then he threw one at the end of the game when it was over, and it was like 3rd and 15, and we're trying to get into field goal range, and there's no time, and whatever, you throw it up, it's fine.
Yeah, I've found like my interceptions a lot of times are when I'm down big and I just like they'll just when I get down, it seems like the CPU likes to start blitzing a lot, and then they'll blitz me and I'll be under pressure and then I'll just chuck something, and then it'll get picked off.
So the low point though was
our drops a touchdown. Okay, thank you.
Classic. The low point was Jacoby Brissett got hurt for 1 play. So Drake May has now officially played in 3 games and will not get the red shirt bonus. So it is like Jover for his career. He came in, he threw 1 incompletion, and that play basically ended his career.
So Jordan Travis outperformed him last week.
He came in and threw what, like 1 completion?
No,
a touchdown?
He came in, he threw a touchdown.
No.
Well, because it was like, you know, you're down like I might have been down like, let's just say hypothetically 30 points.
Oh yeah, I saw the end of that.
Well, you know, there's like 5 minutes left. I'm like, well, might as well just let the rookie. It's like preseason now.
Sure. I didn't see the touchdown, but I was kind of watching while I was working.
And yeah, he outplayed Rodgers. Just be real. But it was not. Rodgers is never like. It's not Rodgers that's the problem. It's me. Or the receivers dropping dumb stuff.
See, this sounds like something really Aaron Rodgers would say.
I know.
Not Rodgers, that's the problem.
As Alberto would say, we will never be champions as long as Aaron is here.
As Alberto would say, I don't think we ordered espresso on the last truck. is what he put
Hey,
in the
Technic in
manager
the
chat.
sack.
See, I was really
I don't think
confused.
we ordered the espresso.
I'm like, is Berto typing like a redneck or something? But no, it turns out he was trying to say don't think.
Oh,
So no more
I
espresso.
interpreted it as redneck.
I know,
But
right?
I
Like I
saw your
don't.
chat. Well, I mean, I saw.
Wait, are you in the manager chat?
No, no, no. I saw in the Discord when you're like, "Oh, we're officially down to the
Oh
final
yeah,
espresso." Blah blah blah.
yeah.
And then Joe freaked out like Joe
Every
would,
day.
and then
Over. And I gotta remember, maybe not this. One of the draft class I gotta make like a linebacker or like a safety or somebody who's got like actually decent kick power to be a kickoff specialist. Because that'll be that's like the latest thing. Is kickers are making more tackles, so they want guys who can do that.
maybe we allow. Oh no. Okay. Maybe we allow if you have a kicker. Never mind. Ignore.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know what you were gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say like
I just messed that
you
up.
could.
Oh, I
You could
did.
switch. You could switch him to something and to upgrade him, like if you have an upgrade point.
Oh, sure.
But I don't know. Like you could switch him to linebacker and try and get tackling, and then you'd switch. But I don't know.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't think there's really any
Holy
harm with that
diving
rule.
play, great play.
Rape.
Let's just not be dumb here. Let's just try and score and just keep going. What's Rodgers' completion percentage? That's really what I care about.
2.
47. Oh my God! It just
Brissett
keeps getting
had
worse.
66, I think.
I had 67 2 games ago, and it felt so good. And then I mean we're so back to just.
See, at least you can
50%.
get the yards per attempt.
Yeah, but you're not turning over the ball
Yeah, that is
as
true.
much. So like.
Oh
I'm
my
riskier,
God,
which allows me to have more yards per attempt, sure.
You score more points, though.
Some weeks. Not when it matters, though.
My offense is genuinely one of the most lifeless things that has happened in the NFL in the last, 4 years. I found myself looking up historically inept offenses on StatMuse to compare myself to. And it turns out we're fine. It turns out that the 2011 Rams were, way, way worse.
I think the 2024 Rams here might be worse.
Probably not.
Based on what I'm seeing in this game.
Did you see you're leading the league in points allowed now?
No, I'm not shocked. It's fine, guys. It'll all get better. It's all part of the plan. This game will help until they go off in the second half.
Yeah.
As per yeah, that's the thing. I had allowed 17 at half against the Jags, which wasn't great, and I should have been 10 points, but I was stupid. And then they just wouldn't stop.
You got screwed on a couple things with the Jaguars game, but
yeah, I was
with
not,
how it ended up, I don't know
that's
if it
where
really
it's one of those things where
outcome.
you can say, oh well, if I didn't get screwed on this earlier, then I could have had it. But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really believe in stuff like that. So
don't break my Achilles.
come on. Oh. The CPU just has to. They just need to always play like they're under 2 minutes.
And then
they'll
they'd be
just score every
unstoppable.
drive.
I think you just discovered the opponents.
Stafford,
Are you
take
secretly?
a sack.
Are you secretly the 2021 Minnesota Vikings? Because that was
I
our thing where we allowed like the most points in NFL history in the last 2 minutes of halves. So the last 2 minutes of each half over the course of the season account to like 68 minutes. So like those 2 minutes, it's basically adds up to one game. And in that like one game worth of time, we gave up like 85 points. And it
I
was
mean,
like
yeah,
it was
it's
like
definitely. I mean,
doubling like
it's.
the record for the previous worst. But then the funny thing is that overall our defense was average. So like we just made up for it in the other, rest of the
I
game.
mean,
We
it's
were
obviously
fine.
more difficult to stop the teams. Like you can just tell. I don't know what it is,
But
but
yeah,
EA
it's like
injects them with something before they go on that 2 minute drive.
they do. So, and sometimes it seems like that in real life too, but only for the one Vikings team that one year. You follow the baseball playoffs much?
No. No, no, no.
It,
Oh, all I know is that the Brewers suck or something.
yeah, they do. It was kind of funny. So they were losing. They lost the first game, and then they were losing, I think, 3-0 or like 3-1 in the second game, and then they came back to win that to stay alive at the very end. And then in the third game, it was like scoreless forever, and then they hit back-to-back home runs to take a 2-0 lead in the eighth inning, and then they immediately gave up 4 runs in the ninth and lost. So,
Love to hear it.
as somebody who's not fond of Wisconsin outside of their restaurants, I was a little bit amused.
Well, yeah, I'm on Packers Twitter, and people are not happy with some of.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. I was hearing a lot. Was reading a little bit too of the comments just on the baseball subreddit,
Rashi
and
Rice
it
officially is
feels
dead too.
like they sound like Vikings fans a little bit. Hashtag, 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 hashtag. What should his real name be?
I don't know. My
My
controller
immediate
died.
thought is Alexander, but I don't think we need
Sure.
another one of those. You actually want us to have another Maurice Alexander?
Oh,
I
I
just,
didn't hear his first
I,
name. I just heard hashtag, hashtag, hashtag. What should his name be? I'm like, okay, sure, sure. I don't know what made you think Alex. I just assumed that you saw hashtag, 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 and just thought Alexander for some reason. I was like, okay,
okay.
sure. If that's what you want to name this guy.
Actually, well, he might be a real guy. I don't think he is, though. Is he Noah Daniel? No, he's not. Is Julian Alston real? They don't want to edit the guys who are real. They should stay. Not you. And then replace. Julian. No shot. We're not having a 71 overall UDFA corner. Gotta fix that. Wait, did they fix the bug with... Oh, they didn't. Okay. If you're looking at rosters, you can't, and the, like, list is too far to, like, show up. If it, like, covers up the whole screen and you have to scroll, it doesn't let you see the name on the bottom. You can scroll to it and you can, like, click on it to edit the player, but you can't see anything about the player until you click on them. It's quite something. I was kind of expecting there to be more decent UDFAs, and there's really not. And I think, I don't know. I think it might have something to do with Bird. Don't use my phone. I think it might have something to do with kind of a bug in my code, but it's fine. It won't be a problem when I'm not using real players.
So you're saying that this Titaroa blah 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 is not going to be good. So don't.
I don't know. I haven't looked at Teacheroa McMillan's overall in like 2 months. I could not tell you. I'm only doing UDFAs now. But Teacheroa McMillan is one of the top receivers in the class.
I have not really looked much at the draft, I'm going to be honest. It's not been my priority, but it may need to become my priority.
According to this generation, that... Wait. Let me double check. Yeah. According to this generation that I did not use, he's going to be an 80 overall star. But that's a lie. Because I had to regenerate it to get all the UDFAs. So, that's not the real McMillan overall.
Well, it could be. You
It
don't
could
know.
be. I don't know.
And there's a hold. Okay, well. Bring it back.
No,
Bring
if
it
I can
back.
draft a guy named Burden. Luther Burden the third, like...
Olu. Quit holding.
That's just such a... That's too much of a name. Like, he's a burden on our offense. Is all we're gonna have to say about him if we drafted him. Unfortunately, Madden does not generate enough receivers to have all the UDFAs that I'd written down as real guys, and Ja'Cory Brooks just barely missed the cut. He was like, he would have been like 1 or 2 more guys away if there were more receivers. But instead, it's Jover. Never get to see him again. What I need... You need to be less good. Generally, Madden generates everybody too high, I think. Like, there's just...
Get him.
Like, there's so many, like,
come on.
60-some overall guys.
Nobody wants Will McDonald to get his,
Breakout.
no, his, like, 10th sack of the year. Like, he had 9 probably at week 10, and I don't think he's got one since, like, teams just do not allow their quarterback to
I
get
had a
sacked by
very
anyone.
interesting experience with breakouts, though. I had an Ivan Pace breakout on the Vikings account, and it was like it said the goal was like a tackle, for loss or sack or interception or something. Or
Oh.
maybe sack, interception, forced fumble. And at least 5 tackles. And he didn't hit it. And then, but we won. I think we were playing the Bears, and we won no, it wasn't the Bears. Anyway, we played really well on defense, though. We only allowed 10 points. So it was a good day defensively. And then at the end, it did the scenario, and Kevin O'Connell was like, at the end of the day, sometimes it's not about individual stats, but it's about team success that matters and gelling together to win games. And Ivan Pace is like, yeah, sure, but I kind of wish I had better stats. And then they're like, well, and then he's like, well, you did a good job. And then it says Ivan Pace has star dev. Okay.
Ouch.
So that's new, and it makes sense. If the defense is only allowing 10 points, sure, makes sense that he'd break out. But usually that's not how it be. Why are all the corners so elusive? All these guys could be punt returners.
Alan Lazard injured. No! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, that's a bad idea. Switch back. Much better idea. Dislocated shoulder.
Oh, there you go.
Lazard's coming back better than ever.
You know what that means.
Could use a Rogers dislocated shoulder. No, I should not say that. I don't know that I want that. But
Oh, dislocated shoulder might be one of the best CFL memes.
okay, so they're freaking blitzing the house, guys. Everybody block. Everybody block. They might not have blitzed the house. I could have been wrong. Nope. Well, they did.
You just got Brian Flores.
No, they did blitz the house. I was just kind of unsure if they actually did.
Well, they blitzed the house, but it didn't work, so you didn't even realize they were blitzing.
Well, I mean,
So there's no
picked
pressure.
it up. I saw it.
There you
with
go.
my eyeballs, so I was able to pick it up. Now, had they done that and disguised it? Yeah,
You
Rogers
might have
would be
been
on the
screwed.
ground right now, but it's fine, because he's not, because they showed that they were gonna do that.
Okay.
So now I know next time we play, you're going to try and disguise your blitzes as normal coverage because I just told you I have a vulnerability towards them. So now, I don't know.
I do sometimes listen to the things you say and take it into account for my game plans. That is true.
So did
I still remember watching one of your games where you were just complaining about how you always give up crossing routes over the middle on 3rd down for conversions. So then I just tucked that away, and sure enough, very next game, crossing route over the middle to convert 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
Other than that, I don't know. I just kind of go off instinct. I've been playing quality defense in Madden for
Hey, okay, we're pulling Rogers.
just about 9 years at this point. Because you're way ahead, I assume.
Oh, we have been way ahead. I pulled them too late, but I get scared now. There's been too many teams that come from behind, so you got to really build up that lead. And if Rodgers gets injured, what does it matter?
It's over.
I
I
mean,
mean, you're not mathematically eliminated.
we're not out. If
but
we go 9-8, like there's
a
a
chance.
shot.
Do you want
Not
me
a-
to play Broncos Chargers? As either side, I can do.
I don't know. I mean, probably. I don't know what I want. Probably.
I'll play my best. I won't
Okay, then I want you
try to
playing as the
sabotage you.
Broncos.
Okay.
Oh, I hope that I don't. I feel like you can beat the Chargers.
I'm honored that you think of me as a net positive.
Well, like,
Or you
the
just don't
Broncos
trust me to
roster-
intentionally sabotage.
I feel like the Broncos roster is, I'll say it, considerably better than the Patriots.
Fine.
It's not
Yeah, that's
great,
true.
but like running back,
I mean,
I don't know
I'd
what
rather
rated in this
have.
roster, but in normal rosters, he's okay. Running back, you have better setup, sure. They have a true receiver in Cortland Sutton. They've got some depth. Tight end, whatever. I mean, what is Hunter? I know you throw to Hunter Henry, but whatever. Defense, they have
I
PS2.
throw to Hunter Henry by the standards of like me.
I don't know. Bo Nix is arguably better than. Well, actually, never mind.
It doesn't. I mean, I'm just
know.
gonna play the moments. I don't. To clarify, I wasn't gonna do a whole game. So, yeah. I think anything can happen. Isn't this how last CFL ended for you? Was you needed the Broncos to beat the Patriots and I couldn't do it for you?
Yep. You'll do it.
Or the Broncos to beat the Chargers. Oh, and that was the funniest because it was the Broncos let you down 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it was. They could not do anything.
Because you wanted them to beat the Chargers so you could make the playoffs. They lost. You wanted them to lose to Dylan Spiegel, and they won. And then you wanted them to beat me, and they lost. Broncos legend Josh Allen. Never forget.
Yeah, I don't know that any of us are going to have a chance to get our hands on Josh Allen in this one. I would not be counting on it.
Oh, sure.
Since
yeah,
I
but we
control the team
can we can make sure he has a similar career arc to what he did with the Bills, where they're just stuck in mediocrity due to his contract.
Yeah.
I still have never lost to the Bills in this CFL.
I will say,
Just
I think
saying.
McDermott is kind of. I don't know. Honestly, I've not been keeping
Football
up.
terrorist.
Well, no, I think he's on the hot seat. I don't know what their record is. I have not kept track. It's kind of bad.
They're 3-1 in real life.
No, and
if that's what,
in
or
CFL.
they're 11-4. Is that too many games? 11-3.
They're not gonna get fired after this year, but
at some point you got to start wondering, like, can you get past these Chiefs?
But the
Is what it
answer
boils
is sort
down
of
to.
like nobody really has been able. Like, you go back a couple years. Like, sure, the Broncos did it. I don't know.
Burrow did it.
Yeah,
The
or not
Titans
Broncos.
have been
I meant Bengals. What the heck am I saying?
The Titans have had their number in a lot of matchups.
Block, boy, block.
But
Don't
the other
throw.
thing is, like, you look at all those teams that haven't been able to, like, they don't have Josh Allen.
That's true. I mean, Dolphins, Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, like though. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you
Ravens.
could. I
I
guess you could make a similar argument for Harbaugh.
like. I don't know.
I don't think the Ravens have had quite the talent that, like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you look at Allen, Diggs, Davis, like, that's a really great offensive core. You know, you spent
Lamar
all the money.
Andrews. I don't know. Not Andrews
Yeah.
anymore, but preview.
Well, no, but,
No, he's
like,
a good
yeah.
left tackle now, but as a tight end,
Wow. That's pretty savage.
well, that's what he plays now, left tackle.
So, but yeah, that's the thing is like they've never had the receivers that Josh Allen has had. I'd rather have, I mean, the Bills receiving core and Dawson Knox versus Mark Andrews and like Nelson Aguilar.
Will McDonald gets his 10th sack. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
We've
Who's your
been
sack?
waiting
Is
for
he
it.
your sack leader?
Yeah,
So him and Uche are in a race then,
I don't
because
really.
Uche's at
I
I
honestly,
think nine and a
heading into
half.
this is how bad. Like heading into this franchise, I had guys who I did not like. I really did not want Will McDonald, like long term. I'm gonna be honest. But now, like I really wanted to build Jermaine Johnson as like my superstar edge rusher that I pay, and then I didn't have a chance to yet. I mean, he's still
I
on
get
his
so
rookie deal next year,
is
so
he on
like,
IR or something? What happened
yeah,
with
he's
him?
season-ending Achilles
Oh,
in
in
real
real
life,
life.
which
Okay.
caused me to not have him in this. So, but now Will McDonald looks like a star. Jets defeat Lay Rams.
Delaware claims.
Big time. At home. Bounce back. What we needed. What was Rodgers' passer rating? 105? What? We hit triple digits? Oh my god. Incredible.
Can somebody look up Jacoby Brissett's highest passer rating in a game?
I can do that. Because I also, that 105, that might be my highest this year with Rod. I mean, that's not anything crazy, obviously, but I have been
Because
really bad.
I would put the over under for Brissett's high passer rating probably at like 72.
Really. I feel like I go over. I think he's got that. I swear, you can look at the
Okay.
stream. I've not looked at it yet. I'm upgrading my
I
players.
trust
I
you.
don't.
I'm not looking at
Oh, we had a new
anything.
injury.
I'm on
Well, we'll look at
draft.
that in Oh, that's Lazard.
Isn't that Lazar? Or
Eh?
didn't you have one of your DTs get hurt?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is he fine?
Javon Kinlaw died.
RIP.
Patriots. Jacoby Brissett. Hey, Drake May is officially same overall though. So will you start May?
Next year, obviously.
No, like this year. Like it's already ruined. You know you're not making the playoffs. Like do you just now throw him in? I guess maybe you
I
want.
still don't want him to die behind that line. Like,
That's fair.
bad.
Oh, I didn't realize Jacoby Brissett had 10 touchdowns. Okay. I maybe should have. Okay, let's see.
Did you think it was more or less?
Less. Okay, see, look at this. He kills the over. What was
Oh,
your
he
line?
did?
72?
Yeah, what do you get, like 88?
Yeah. One, two. He only has 3 games below 70.
Oh, actually? Huh. Okay. I had
So his
no idea
highest
what
was
this.
104.6.
I guess. Oh,
Week
wow.
2
That's like what
versus the
Rogers got.
Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, we were killing it in
His
Seattle. No,
lowest,
at home versus the Seahawks. His l-
24.8.
There we go.
Wait, so I just put up possibly my highest pass rating against the Rams. You put up your lowest against the Rams.
Oh, that Rams game was infuriating.
Dude, man, how'd you die to them terribly? I just beat the crap out of them. Cardinals was not
It's about
great. Hey,
Cardinals. I played. That was the one where I was with 150 or 140 pass yards in the first half.
now I gotta look at Rodgers though.
But I did throw a touchdown to Demario Douglas, and it was
Because
like
Rodgers might have a worse passer rating in one of these games than 24. No, he
the
doesn't.
Demario Douglas touchdown was genuinely one of the
See,
most
okay.
beautiful plays I've ever had in Madden, where we
Oh
were
wait, never
running
mind. He might.
I don't know what you call it, like a concept where you've got a corner and a post, right? Like crossing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you had Douglas on the corner route. And like the way he ran it was just like so perfect that his defender just like completely collided with the defender who was in man coverage against the post route. And then it just left him like wide open in the end zone. And then he made like a needlessly acrobatic leaping catch um for a ball that like hit him in the numbers. But he just like decided to like jump up, and it was kind of a weird looking end, but it was such a beautiful route. Also, I'm upset. I had a press conference where we are talking about like momentum for the end of the season.
Yeah.
The goal options that we could choose are win the final 4 games, 4-0, score 40 points, or throw for 350 yards with Jacoby Brissett. Like, what do you even do there? I chose win the final 4 games, so we're already out.
Oof.
Let me post. This is the Demario Douglas touchdown. I don't know. Like, it seems like it looks like he dislocated his shoulder or something. Like, just something about that is not how like arms are supposed to be.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my quota of good times. Oh my gatos. We have only one UDFA safety listed, and it's Sage Ryan. I feel like I should make him for old time's sake.
Who wants to come in as a defensive tackle? Because
Sage Ryan is an
everybody.
actor known for Piranha 3D, A Christmas Carol, and Spooky Buddies. I don't want that Sage Ryan. What if it's the same Sage Ryan?
But what
I
about
mean,
Velocipaster?
I don't think he was in Velocipaster.
Oh, it's
But we'll
unfortunate.
double check. We'll double check just to make sure. He landed his first role as a caroler at the age of 9 years in The Christmas Carol, a TV movie made in 2009 starring Jim Carrey as Scrooge. See, I think it's probably not a good sign for the actor's career when each of the movies they've been in also needs a description of like what they are.
Okay, A Christmas Carol, I know what that is.
Yeah, but there's been like a bunch of versions of it. I don't think.
But what they say Jim
Is it
Carrey's in it?
TV?
Like that
I
seems like
guess
that's
that's common.
fair.
Yeah, a TV movie though.
I
Um,
don't. Oh well, then maybe.
uh, Spooky Buddies. Oh, he was in Grey's Anatomy. There we go. That's
Well,
something
but
I've
like
heard
what?
of.
That thing's got like frickin' 1,000 episodes, and he could be in one. Like
Yeah.
I don't
Okay, so
know.
Sage Ryan was not in Velocipaster.
Oh,
Um,
sad to hear it. I just realized I could be looking at right ends.
you
Oh
could be looking at right ends in
no,
free
not in.
agency or in the
Well,
draft.
because I need a DT, and I'm
You
realizing.
could also look at left ends.
Yeah, well, that's also true.
Yeah, there's a lot of 3-4.
That there may be some people out here like Dean Lowry. No
Mm,
thanks.
Sage Ryan is 5'7.5".
Who's heavy?
You can't play safety at that size.
Justin Ellis, you're heavy. Oh, there we are. Yep, found him.
Oh,
Tyler Lancaster. Love this guy.
there you
At
go.
this point, literally everybody I sign's a former Packer. It's kind of bad. Once Rodgers is off the team, I'll stop. So, possibly 2 games away from it being over.
Could be Jover.
Or no, wait. Yeah, yeah, 2 games away.
That's crazy that we're almost done with this season.
I mean, when you think of this game is like has almost been out for 2 months at this point, which
Okay,
like
yeah, you're right. We're
is
not going all
kind of
that fast.
like
It doesn't feel
we've
like it's been out
we've
for
done
two. We got
about
a
a
slow
season in
start.
about a month.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now we're kind of pushing the like now I'm
We are
wanting to
cooking.
play and kind of go, but like I mean we've had this. I mean I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not that cooking. I don't know. I think
Well, you played twice today,
yeah,
and I
I like to
almost played
play.
twice today.
I'm enjoying
Oh
playing,
well.
but we'll see. So what did I
Oh, no
start?
wonder. No wonder I signed Sage Ryan. Dude runs a 4.39.
It's not about the touchdowns or the interceptions. It's about um I,
It's about
it's
how it's
about your
about your running
immunization
back's
status.
receiving stats.
Sure.
What else are we good at? It's about
Okay.
not throwing intercept. It
Now
is
okay.
about the
Okay.
interceptions.
So Rodgers may have 16 interceptions. It's a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot, obviously. But so does Kirk Cousins.
Ouch. Not in
So
real life.
I know, but basically we're saying he came back from his Achilles tear and played equal to Kirk Cousins off it, which is not what
Well,
you love to see.
Kirk Cousins also had an Achilles
Yeah, I
tear.
know. So it's like it's not what you love to see, but at least he's not Deshaun Watson. Holy Deshaun Watson. Whoa. You're out of the league, buddy. Good luck.
What is Sage Ryan bad at? This sounds like a stud. How is he at UDFA? Okay, like what is this? Sage Ryan's first strength, eager to come downhill as a tackler, and plays with a physical edge, and he's effective as a blitzer. First weakness, Physicality comes and goes. Ryan doesn't show much in way of take-on skills once Ryan meets a blocker. Uh, okay.
Wow, you're killing me with the wide receiver or with the halfback receptions. It's not even
Oh yeah,
close.
I told you that. If that's what matters,
I mean, Brees
if
Hall's
if
been
throwing
effective at, I mean, mainly in the red zone as a pass catcher, but
does he have more receiving touchdowns than Gibson?
doubt it.
Okay, then we're fine.
Yes, he does. Okay. Well, you'll have to change that
But
then,
I
I
still have
guess.
more yards and catches.
Yes. And significant, like, hold on, let's see. Like, Brees Hall has 43 receptions for 222 yards, so 5.2 a reception. Where, I mean, Antonio Gibson has 9.3 a reception.
Holy cow, I gotta throw to this guy more.
I guess it's, I suppose you run a lot of screens, and I feel like
I
those,
do.
like, if
They're
if
kind
you
of overpowered
if you
now.
complete the screen, like if your
Well,
quarterback
that's
gets
true.
the screen
There's a lot
off,
of
and there's
incompletions and
no
sacks.
like, I feel like if you
Or
complete
a
the
whole,
screen,
like,
it's rarely 1 yard or anything. Like if you
yeah.
actually complete the pass, it's like 9, 10 yard at least. Like if you
Yeah,
actually
and
manage to complete the pass, which you never
yeah.
know, because your running back might run into the offensive lineman, or
Oh yeah,
your
that's true.
quarterback might get hit and miss it, or your quarterback might just miss it for some
Or gets
dumb
sacked.
reason, or get set. Like, I mean, there's definitely risk, but
There
if
was
you
actually,
complete
I
it
think,
to him,
one of
I
my
mean,
plays against the Jaguars game where I came out empty and like Gibson was lined up as like a tight end basically, and we're throwing a screen to him. And yeah, I just like it was just very clearly not there. So I ran away from where I was supposed to throw the screen and then took like a Richardson sack. It was not good. Kobe took some sacks.